Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to Dragon Quest III. So when we last left off, we seemingly came to the end of our quest, having defeated the Archfiend Baramos, only to realize, I guess the world isn't truly safe yet. That being said, something I'd had in mind of doing for quite a while, but figured we'd wait. Probably actually I was already kind of planning to do it at this point, but especially with Natasha's damage output when we were fighting Baramos. I think it's time to change her over from a thief to a martial artist. I mean, a thief being one of the saviors of the world. Yeah, not good optics, you know? The tomboy within you will be pleased by becoming a martial artist indeed, Natasha. Yes, return to level 1 and begin our current career anew. Nope. And so with Natasha, as a level 1 martial artist, she's actually got a decent amount of the stuff that she was already wearing. Actually, a lot of this stuff isn't able to be used by her anymore, huh? Alright, we'll toss it in the bag. Anyone else able to get use out of the magic shield? Not anyone who doesn't already have one equipped. And the spiked steel whip. Nah, we'll keep that in reserve for Crystal. In case we need to multi-target and I don't feel like using magic. Alright. So with that being said, of course, I want to make sure we've got her properly outfitted. Though, I mean, for level 1, she's doing pretty good for herself, all things considered. But let us go ahead and do a bit of quick shopping to get her properly outfitted. Great Mendoza tends to have the best stuff, though there's one thing we're going to have to grab for her that we are going to need to do a bit of adventuring to get to. But for the moment, some shopping. So as for the martial artist as a class, though, martial artist is actually a really solid class, especially if you go into it from something like Thief. I went to the wrong stairs. As the thing with martial artists is they have really good agility growth, solid strength growth. Their HP isn't as good as they're basically kind of in the same vein as warriors. HP isn't as good, and they don't get a lot of the heavy equipment. But due to having a high agility, that kind of counteracts that. In addition, they have an ability that their way that their critical hit is probably calculated, rather than the normal rate, which for any character, otherwise, unless something with equipment is futzing with it, they have a 1 in 64 chance of landing a critical hit. Warriors or martial artists here instead have a chance that is 1 over 256 of their level divided by 256. So right now at level 1, they're actually less likely to land a critical hit, but somewhere around, I believe, level 5 is where it kind of rolls over on that. That's a 1% chance of critical hit, approximately 1.5% chance is the normal. Yeah, level 5 is where it rolls over, where they'll start to actually have a higher chance, 1 in 51 at level 5, and it just keeps going up. It does eventually cap to level 64, which is 64 out of 256, or 25% chance, so, still has its uses there. And we could buy that, but we're going to get something better in a moment anyway. I've also got, between old equipment and stuff, I've got way too much money here. Okay, maybe persistence. Alright, one moment. I need to sort out where we're going to be going to get equipment here. kind of thing. Let's go to the late area game parts of the game, but that's going to be a little more complicated than that. So, one moment, folks. Alright, and we're back. So, turns out actually there weren't too many options as far as shields go that we could make much use of, or as far as equipment. The Silver Cherish already equipped is actually the best thing for Natasha right now, but we also went to Portoga, picked up some black pajamas, and then also picked up a potlet in Alahan, as it's kind of the only shield that martial arts can equip, outside of one that's a one-off item that I'm fairly certain I already sold off anyway. So yeah, but then again, when you consider the fact that, like, you know, their defense, just because of their high agility, is still really good there. However, there's one thing that we do not have for our new martial artist, or our newly acquainted as a martial artist friend here. To do that, we have to come into here. And let me make sure that I am remembering specifics how to get where we're going. Yeah, easiest route. There we go. Fall through a hole in the floor. Alright, that drops us to that quadrant. Okay. Because I mentioned when we were here originally in our quest that there is a hidden treasure here. And that is an extremely powerful weapon for a martial artist. And though the thing with it is the fact that as long as you're carrying it... yeah, it's still group of enemies. Scorch's group of enemies. Oh, right, I forgot down here spells don't work. Forgot about that. Okay, but yeah, that is a very powerful weapon for martial artists, but it comes with the caveat that if you are inside the pyramid and have that equipped, you will get into a fight every step. Though given the fact that we can, well, I mean, Natasha can take him out with, you know, critical hit at this point, though, which actually for not having any weapon equipped is actually pretty solid damage for a critical hit, but yeah. Given the fact that we can, like, just take these things down in a single hit, it's not a big deal for that. And also, Natasha, of course, is going to be getting some level ups. No bonuses, because having advanced from such a high level, what you get for, like, transferring over, like, 50% of your stats when you were that level. So, yeah. It still tries to keep you in line for what you would be normally for that level, but for those early levels, yeah, you have some stupidly high stats, and her just dying up that the game's like, no, you don't get any stronger. Stop that. Alright, level 3. Again, nothing. Level 4. Oh, whoa, she got a point of wisdom. Holy butts. Anyway, if we search the ground right here, a hidden staircase. Well, isn't that interesting? Ancient-looking sarcophagus sits on the slab. Open it? Yes. Layra gingerly lifts the lid of the sarcophagus. A set of solid gold claws gleams softly within. They must be worth an absolute fortune. A sinister disembodied voice floats eerily through the air. May the curse of the ancient strike down the thief of the golden claws. That's not what I wanted. But yes. You notice those are some pretty solid weapons. The next highest one that we can find, which is the Knuckle Dusters in Minoza, is 40 attack power. These have 50 attack power. And it's actually only in the remakes that these are worth getting. As in the original NES release, the curse, which as I said, every step you will get into a fight. The curse in the original version is just constant, whereas in the remakes it is only in the temple or only in the pyramid that you experience it. Okay, I guess maybe it's every other step. Or maybe it just raises the counter rate really high, but it's still not, like, guaranteed every step. I don't know. I know that it will throw you into a lot of fights. Which, yeah, if you're just barely getting to this point in the game, can be a bit tedious, difficult to deal with. Like, even at this stage, it's tedious. Oh, wisdom up. Oh, Natasha got another level up. And I believe we still have the, well, you can't cast magic thing. Yeah. Can't cast magic. So we need to walk our way up, you know. And it also gives us a chance to help Natasha get somewhat caught up in levels. Obviously, it's going to be a while before she's truly caught up in levels with the rest of us, but, you know, she'll make some good progress from all these encounters, so that's pretty nifty. I might actually just fast forward through this, because there's going to be a few moments as we try and leave here, and it's just, you know, spamming our way through random encounters. Actually, you know what? Let's see if it actually... Okay, you have to put it on fight wisely. They're going to try and cast spells, which don't work here, so that's great. So, let's... Don't use magic. Actually, no. Everybody, don't use magic. It won't work. And another level up, and oh whoa, she got a point of HP and another point of wisdom. Her wisdom stat was very low. Then again, thieves tend not to have great. Oh no. Cause yeah, like wisdom stats. Where's the stat tables? There we go. No, that's weird. They don't have the stat table. Here, boy. We're gonna be at this a while. Isn't that fun? Yeah, okay, we're just gonna fast forward through this, or, you know, cut through and, you know, see you guys, once we're not fighting every 5 seconds. Oh, boy. Alright. Well, isn't that fun? Yeah, that took way too long. But we have a great weapon for our martial artist. Oh, also she's level 12, so, you know, that's also useful. Which is a useful thing, or is also, you know, useful. That puts her at, what, I was running those encounters, yeah. 1 in 21 chance of landing a critical hit. Oh, 1 in 21.3, but what, or 21 and a third, but whatever. 21. It's easier to round. Alright. So, with Natasha now having ascended to a better position as a warrior, it's time for us to, well, head to one of the few places in the world we haven't been to see if maybe we can get some information about Zoma. Particularly, this castle right here. You stand in the castle of the Dragon Queen, the closest place in this world to the heavens. Yeah, okay, you say the same thing, huh? Pretty fancy digs here, huh? And again, a secluded castle is guarded by talking horses. Still weird. This castle is the closest place to heaven in the whole world. Apparently, if you earn the title of true hero, you can even get there from here. Interesting. I wonder what it takes to become a true hero, though. She can't lay an egg now. She's too weak. Oh, I'm so worried about her, our poor old queen. Our queen lies close to death. Even now, she makes ready to expend what little life remains to her in the laying of an egg. The end is nigh. Precious little of the queen's life remains. Okay, I'll lead you back into there. This place is confusing. You stand before the Dragon Queen, servant of the Almighty Goddess. If you possess the courage to do battle the Archfiend, then the Sphere of Light is yours by right. Take it, and may its radiance bring peace upon upon the world once more. Alright, so we have a Sphere of Light. Seems interesting. For the sake of my unborn child, for the sake of us all. They were touched the egg gently. The soft sounds of sleep float through or float from within. Alright. So with that, I remember there being more happening here. Because we do need that Orb of Light. But for some reason I remember there being more going on here. Well, I guess we'll have to come back when we have proof that we are a true hero. Alright. Layra examines the ground at her feet. Oh, there's a mini medal. Oh, nifty. Yeah, I guess beating Baramos, since there's still evil in the world, we aren't quite a true hero? So, with the Orb of Light, alongside something that has happened due to the defeat of Baramos, we can, well, continue on our adventure, predictably enough. I mean, with Baramos, defeated, but apparently not being the only evil that exists in this world. I mean, considering the amount of thieves and random things we run across as we were adventuring on our quest to find Baramos, I suppose that's not too surprising. Just land in the swamp. What's up, Home Slice? It was horrible. The ground shook like anything, and when I looked, the crack had opened up even wider. It looks for all the world as if some giant thing crawled through it. If it did, it took my friend, the other guard here, down there with it. And yes, this is the Gaian Pit, or Pit of Gaia. If we'd come here before fighting Baramos, you'd notice there's this wall here. It surrounds a giant hole in the ground. But that hole has expanded and grown. And, well, that's where our adventure continues. And it's actually one of the guards, the one that was swallowed down, I think mentions that Ortega went here. So, seemed like a good step to take. Whee! Well, where are we now? Yet another customer? Wait, thou art of the world above? Art thou not? And I must welcome thee to Alefgard, world of eternal darkness. 'Tis a place thou wilt not forget in a hurry, though mayhap thou wilt wish to leave it in one. Alefgard. Now doesn't that ring a bell, doesn't it? Well, what luck? We got a seat of luck. Nothing interesting. Travel east from here, and thou shalt come upon the mighty castle town of Tantagel ere long. If thou art in need of a vessel, the boat over yonder belongeth to my father. Pray, avail thyself of it freely, stranger. 'Tis seldom used, if ever. Alright, well, when you're given a gift of a boat, you go sailing. That doesn't help us. We're not anywhere on that map. This is a strange and unknown place, not found on the maps of mortal men. Alright. I said go to the east. Well, let us go to the east then. And... well, there's a sight. Huh. She slimes. A village across the river from a castle surrounded by poison swamp. The castle town of Tantagel bids thee welcome, wanderer. Welcome. If you're after weapons or armor, you've come to the right place. What can I do for... That actually is a slight improvement. Ooh, that's a big improvement. Oh, alright then. Huh, I might have to pick up some equipment. Nope, done that. Oh, Seed of Magic. Cool. Not what I was looking for. I was trying to talk to this lady, but a Seed of Magic I will not turn down. Thou hast bested the Archfiend, thou sayest? But is Baramos not merely an underling of Zoma? Lord of the Underworld, master of all evil? Well, I think that answers the question, who's Zoma, and why he suddenly showed up when we beat Baramos. All forebears did descend into this realm through the great pit of Gaia, or of Giaga. Truly, they were intrepid souls indeed. So there's an inn. The Lord of the Underworld dineth on despair, and quencheth his unslakable thirst with tears. Doth he suffer we people those of Alfgard to live only that we might serve to satisfy his vile appetites? And the way he talked sounds that way. What do you have? No, you're an item shop. You don't really have anything we want. When rain and sun twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete, so saith the ancient rhyme. Copy of Loving Living, A Grinner's Guide. I already found that one. Tears contains a copy of Tears Before Bedtime. What does that do? Not change his personality. Have to take a look at what that one is here. Spoilt brat, apparently, is what that one does, or changes your personality to. I am engaged in the study of methods for the removal of curses. I choose this field of study that I might come to the aid of all affected by malign Wait, he's studying curses. Oh, and then again, if this is... Alfgard is a realm of darkness, sealed fast from all other worlds, a prison of misery wherein hope can never thrive. Oh, sounds like a pleasant place. Deep within the cave north of this place gapeth a great chasm without bottom. If the legends speak true, 'twas created by the great rending of claws when the Lord of the Underworld was birthed into this realm. Oh, okay. Just a normal church. Okay. You having a laugh, ain't ya? Is it really you? Blimey, nah. It's me, your dear old pal Roy. Graydon Street I have. New world, new life, that's what I say. What's that? How come I'm in the clink then? Oh, that, yeah, simple misunderstanding is all. I'm a changed man, honest. Here, why don't I prove it to you by telling you something good by way of apology for all the hassle I've given you over the years. Here goes, there's a thing called a sunstone, proper valuable. It is, well, they only keep it in the castle here in Tantagel. Nothing. Okay, I think we're behind the priest, but I guess we can't do that. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, we talked to you already. Shouldst thou wish to visit the grand castle of Tantagel, thou needest only to follow the road here. Oh, I was wondering. I didn't see the castle on the world map. I was wondering where it was. What's over here? Thou art a traveller, art thou not? Then hast thou heard tell of the fabled recovery ring, perchance? 'Tis said that a man need do no more than walk whilst wearing it, and his wounds shall be miraculously healed. That sounds useful. Nothing of interest. Seed of life. Cool. Alright, so we follow this road to the castle. Dun, 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 dun. The castle of Tantagel biddeth thee welcome, traveller. May the sacred light bless thee. Oh. Boy, I'm getting a lot of parallels to Dragon Quest I here. Is it just me? The dawn shall visit our land once more. I have faith that it will be so. The scowling citadel that sees over yonder strait is the dwelling place of the dreaded lord of the underworld, Zoma. I thought it was the Dragon Lord, but, maybe it's a different time. Things have changed. Zoma did steal from here the sacred arms and hid them in places unknown to man. I should have liked to see them. Thinkest thou that the Lord of the Underworld is afeard of aught? Spiders, perhaps? Spiders, being afraid of those is pretty normal, you ask me. Nothing in that treasure chest. That's one we already opened. Not so very long ago, heroes by their hundreds did lay their heads in this humble hostelry. But alas, none returned from whence they came, and our rooms stand bare and empty. Anything to say? Oh, I have to find a way back to the pit of Giaga, so I can report on what I've seen down here. I'm too scared to even go outside, let alone all the way back up there. I'm not even sure how you'd get back up there. Nothing of interest. And boxer shorts. Oh, exciting. Arian, 'tis a name I feel I have heard here this day, but of course, 'tis a place from whence one other traveler who visited us were here hailed. This realm was given form by mighty Rubis, yet even she could not escape dread Zoma's wrath. Who did with cunning seal her away in a place beyond hope? Under the sea and far away, I presume? This place is the kitchen where the meat and wine of the castle are prepared. Another mini medal. Nothing of interest. Thou wouldst face dread Zoma? I do commend thee for thy courage, friend, but throw not thy life away. None save one wielding the sword of kings could hope to smite the Dark Lord. Nor could one hope to withstand his wrath save for the auroral armor and hero shields for protection. Alas, this trinity of sacred arms resideth no longer in the castle. Yea, not even an image of the fabled treasures remaineth. By the way, high intensity damage floor, not fun. Meow. Alright, well, let's go talk to the king here. See if he has anything interesting to add, because... yeah, this is interesting. Seem to be in Alefgard, the very one and same from the original Dragon Quest. Also Dragon Quest II, but not much happened there then. The room in which thou findest thyself is the throne room of our lord the king. The legends do tell of a fabulous fairy fruit secreted somewhere in the village of Kol. Could such tales speak true? The humble settlement of Kol lieth far to the east of this place, though those in possession of a ship might be better served by journeying west under the coast and setting sail thence. 'Twas my duty when he bode here with us to attend to the brave hero Ortega. He was in grave condition when first he was found without the castle walls, senseless and badly burned. All that he was able to recall was his own name, and though his strength returned in time, his memory did not. Thou art embarking on an adventure, friend, then allow us, the humble bard, to sing thy praises. Lo, a hero did come from a land far away, the lord of the underworld, Zoma, to slay. Tonteron, tonteronti. Yeah, I've heard better. Countless heroes have set forth to slay the lord of the underworld, yet none have returned, yea, not even the mighty Ortega. Lo, who is this I see before me? By the goddess, hailest thou from the overworld? Then as king of this fair land I do bid thee welcome. But thou hast surely heard much of my country's misfortune, nor can I offer thee better tidings. Faith this is a blighted or a benighted place, a place mired in despair. But we are not yet wholly lost to hope. Mayhap thy company will kindle our spirits anew. Let it be so. Alright, well. So we're apparently in Alefgard. Interesting. Not sure what to make of this. But apparently we found our way to Zoma, and still following the steps of our father as we go there. Interesting. Anyway. Actually, I don't know how long we've been at this, since I don't know how much of the fast-forwarding that's going to take up. Wasn't paying attention to even how much real time it took up, but seemed like a good place to stop for the day. Tune in next time where, well, I guess we're going to reacquaint ourselves with the land of Alefgard as we try and build the Rainbow Bridge to go and fight Zoma, I guess? Anyway, until next time, as always, later, folks.